Thanks for joining us on the news this hour. I am Nifemi Oguntoye. Here in Lagos State, governors of the 6 southwest states have agreed to establish a joint security monitoring team to tackle interstate security challenges and food monitoring team to address rising inflation. These resolutions were part of the outcome of their meeting held at the Lagos House. Senior correspondent Adedoja Salamadini has more.
This is the second time the forum is meeting. The last was in June 2024. At the last, some of the governors were absent. But this was attended by Governor of Ondo State, Lucky Ayedatiwa, Governor of Ogun State, Dapo Abiodun, Governor of Ekiti State, Abiodun Yebanji, Governor of Oyo State, Seyi Makinde, and Governor of Osun State, Ademola Adeleke. The meeting commenced at exactly 12:14 p.m., but the media was excused shortly after.
As you can see, they all took this meeting very, very seriously.
After meeting behind closed doors for over 4 hours, the host governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu briefed the media. A communique outlining their resolutions and decisions on key issues affecting the region topped their agenda. But first, they commended President Bola Tinubu for economic stability.
The forum commends His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for the economic stability and improvements recorded across the nation, particularly in the sustained supply and distribution of petroleum products and the stabilization of the exchange rate. The forum urges its citizens to continue supporting the President's effort at strengthening the economy and to improve the overall well-being of all Nigerians. The forum applauds the federal government for the successful implementation of the student loan scheme under the Nigerian Education Loan Fund, NEL Fund, which has benefited Southwest students in tertiary institutions.
In the interest of regional security, the governors unanimously agreed to establish a joint surveillance and monitoring team. They also outlined plans to address rising inflation.
The forum strongly condemns any threats to the region's security, therefore encourages the enhanced collaboration between the Nigerian police force and our various local security outfits, while urging them to remain vigilant. The forum also commits to taking necessary action to counter any form of threats into the region. The forum, recognizing the need for food security, we encourage what we see as an ongoing collaborative effort among our Southwest states and implementing measures which is aimed at reducing and curbing inflation in the entire region.
The purpose of the gathering is to promote regional cooperation and development, as well as address pressing issues affecting the zone and Nigeria as a whole. Adedoja Salamadini, TVC News, Lagos.
For more on the outcome of the Southwest Governors meeting, I'm joined by Director General of the Development Agenda for Western Nigeria Commission, Dr. Shaye Oyeleye. Dr. Oyeleye, thank you for joining us on the news this hour. We saw the 6 governors come together yesterday discussing the possibility of a monitoring team for both issues around security and food inflation. What are the potentials of this regional collaboration, and how do they carry commissions like yours along?
Thank you very much. Good afternoon. Thank you for having me. You will agree with me that working in a silo is no longer fashionable. And Dawn Commission, the development agenda, which was set up by the 6 Southwest states, started life in 2013. I remembered when it started life, there were some skeptics who probably had the fear that, oh, are they trying to secede or trying to break away? But thankfully, 12 years down the road, it seems as if the entire country itself has now caught the bug. And with the federal government now creating regional development commissions, it shows that the Southwest states were more or less 10, 12 years ahead of their time. So, of course, when the governors met yesterday, and some of the things they said, they kept harping on regional collaboration. It's because they understood that as a region that has the same culture, that speaks the same language, our challenges are usually the same. And what better and efficient way to confront these challenges than to collaborate? And this is what This is the essence of them coming together without any partisan affiliation. And, you know, some of the things that excited me again yesterday when I was reading comments on social media was the fact that people acknowledge that despite the fact that the governors are from different parties, when it comes to issue of regional collaboration, partisan politics takes the back seat. So when they were talking of collaborating in security, agriculture, in areas of infrastructure, it shows that there is this thinking that we need, for us to fast track development, we need to continue to work together. And that's the essence of what they were saying yesterday.
We are also hearing that the headquarters of the Southwest Development Commission will now be at the Cocoa House in Ibadan. Walk us through what citizens in this region can expect in the light of real industrialization and infrastructural development, especially the collaboration that already exists between your commission and the commissioners of agriculture in these states.
Thank you. You see, again, the Southwest Development Commission is now waiting for Mr. President to give his assent, and our governors are being proactive. You see, what they've agreed on is that when SWDC, which is the Southwest Development Commission, when it comes to life in Western Nigeria, we are going to emphasize what we call regional game-changing projects. You see, our states have their own functions. The Southwest Development Commission has been set up to coordinate development on a region-wide basis. So what the governors have already said is, look, we are not going to be asking our Southwest Development Commission to go and dig one borehole in one corner or to go over to another place and roof six classrooms. No, we are going to be focusing on game-changing things like power, rail infrastructure. We have about 44 moribund dams in Southwest. If we resuscitate about 30 of those dams alone, our agriculture will grow by over 200%. These are some of the things that Dawn Commission has put in place over the last 10 years. Don't forget that we have worked as a think tank for the Southwest over the last 10 years. We've conceptualized, developed templates in the areas of agriculture, education, health, which thankfully our states have implemented either individually or collectively. Part of it is the security at the Amotekun, which came out of our office. But what we are now saying is that with SWDC coming on board, and they will be majorly focused on infrastructural development. Our governors are going to be speaking with one voice. And you know, it is exciting that yesterday, again, they've already agreed that when they come in, this is where they're going to be headquartered in Ibadan. This is the office space, and it shows that there won't be any rivalry when the work starts. And for SWDC, they already have the templates from Dawn Commission. So they're not going to be whistling in the wind or searching for a needle in a haystack. The template is there. Don't reinvent the wheel. We are looking forward to working collaboratively with them to ensure that the benefits and the reasons why President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the reason he set these things up are actually fulfilled. Don't forget that the idea is to fast-track development, bring development down to the regions.
And that's to the people. And that's really all that matters to Nigerians. We'll see how all of these play out, especially as we count down to another election here, hoping that there won't be any political challenges to all of these plans you've talked about. Dr. Sheye Oyeleye is DG Development Agenda for Southwestern Commission. Thank you so much for talking to us.
My pleasure. Thank you very much indeed.